And Greg, what stands out for both of these rosters is that they both feature top-tier athleticism.
And, Kevin, that bodes well for us, right? There's a lot of speed, some great athleticism. I'm sure we're going to get some highlight reel plays tonight.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves getting the first points of the ball game. Now Holmgren. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
How about the vertical of Gilgeous-Alexander, a guard who can get up and throw it down.
Conley, the pass to Edwards. Now Gobert. Pass to McDaniels. There's the triple. Drains the three-pointer.
Love the pass there from Gobert. Always nice when your big man feeds his teammates.
Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota had, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run. Working his way for a high percentage look, that's just smart basketball.
Man, that's a painted possession right there, a masterpiece, especially when the defense is not a factor.
Now here's Holmgren. It's stolen by Gobert.
There's the inside in Randall's inside-out game.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And high-quality numbers for him all season long. How about 81 from the line?
And the first one at the line is good. The overall game of Julius Randle is impressive. He's gritty. He is in there giving it Brent his everything.
Yeah, Kevin, you think about that year where he averaged 24, 10 rebounds, and 6 assists. I mean, the only other guys that did that were Will Chamberlain, Oscar Robertson, Larry Bird, Russell Westbrook, Jokic, Giannis. All of those guys won MVPs. That's a heck of a list.
For Minnesota, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Gobert against Hartenstein. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
.135 left here in the opening quarter. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Hartenstein, and the dunk by Hartenstein.
Really good, ferocious defense from Gilgeous-Alexander to knock it loose.
Outside Edwards. McDaniels kicks to Randle. And he uses the glass on the layup. Randle's got 6.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Slithering around the floor, Gilgeous-Alexander gets to his spot.
Conley dishes to Edwards. With the shot. Misses the chippy right there.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Minnesota leading by 3 to the right side. Conley feeling it out. McDaniels gets to Conley. To the paint. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Few guys read the game like Conley.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. One second left. And he sinks the layup. He has 6.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. Think he's going to just keep putting.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Timberwolves on top, leading by 3. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Timberwolves?
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Anthony Edwards out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Miller. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Reed in at the 5 down low. So that's the Timberwolves 5. In recent years, Brent, we've seen Oklahoma City turn into a contender simply by developing their own young talent.
Yep, blocks on sticks, on bricks, on blocks, and that's what they've done. They have not signed a free agent, big-name guy. They built from within. They built an incredible roster by drafting well and fostering the growth of these young players, along with a coach who has given them a lot of belief. It's been pretty magical in OKC.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Thunder take it one step at a time. All-star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I think we all stay in the moment, and that's why we've been able to get better. Attack the day, the program in front of us. We all have the right intentions and want to win at the end of the day. Kevin?
Love that attitude, growing by leaps and bounds. Thank you, David. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. And now Minnesota on the fast break.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on two things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Julius Randle comes in for Naz Reid. And it's McDaniels in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then for the Thunder, Chet Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. And Jalen Williams is subbed in for Alex Caruso. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder with another miss. Minnesota in the lead. There's 1:59 left to play here in the second quarter. And here's Edwards from the arc. They get it back. Gobert, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. McDaniels defending. Here's Dort. And that one drops.
Now, Dort's the kind of guy who plays like a fighter out there. Just because someone's in his way doesn't mean he's going to back down.
Pass to McDaniels. Over in the corner, Edwards. Randle outside. McDaniels with the ball. Drains it from beyond the arc. McDaniels got 6 points.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And 1:01 left here in the second. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 8. Shot clock at 5. Gobert with the block.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Alexander Walker's checked in. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Wallace is checked in.
Couldn't run the inbound play any better than right there.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Alexander Walker. And it goes down 2 points. Alexander Walker's got his first points in this one.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Dort. That 3 off the mark. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Timberwolves. And the rejection by Holmgren. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. 16 seconds left in the second quarter. Conley finds McDaniel. Down low. Here's Randall. No good with the fallback jumper. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Timberwolves lead by 2. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander really making a difference here.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward. Brent, there can't be any question now that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has arrived as an NBA superstar.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, you finish in the top 3 of MVP voting. That is a stamp of approval. SGA, one of the more feared players in the game, and this guy is on his way.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, Mike Conley's leadership is huge for the Wolves. Rudy Gobert says his presence on the court, but especially in the locker room, is invaluable. Coach Chris Finch said he's given us everything and more. Conley says to have this kind of trust from everyone is why I'm here. This is what I'm supposed to do. Kevin?
He is a class act. David, thanks. Williams from outside. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the... on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Randall no good. Thunder have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Got a piece of it. Edwards against Williams. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Edwards got 5 now.
And it's really good to see Edwards knock down the mid-range jumper. He continues to work on becoming more consistent from that area.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Minnesota. And a switcher also for Oklahoma City. Caruso's checked in. 1:58 left in the third quarter. Pass to Hartenstein. Oklahoma City moving it around. Shot clock at 6. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And he's good on the 3 ball. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 now in this quarter. Conley with it. He has yet to score. 1:29 left to play in the third. Edwards cashing in from outside.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. And there's another one for the Thunder.
This is what Gilgeous-Alexander does. He attacks you relentlessly.
Randall passes to Conley. And here's Gobert. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. For three, Edwards. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And you have to stay up on Edwards out there, which is dangerous because he's so good at going right around you.
Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
SGA with some good movement, creating an easy opportunity for a teammate.
Here's Edwards. The muscle from Edwards.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce?
Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for Minnesota. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Edwards. Then it's Naz Reid. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Minot in at the power forward position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. To the inside. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Alexander Walker passes to Edwards. Yep, that one goes in there. And that's 15 points for Anthony Edwards. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Timberwolves?
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Well, something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff. And you got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
And the Thunder making a change here. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Holmgren comes in for Aaron Wiggins. Williams, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Dort in for Cason Wallace. For three, Holmgren, an absolute bomb from three-point range.
And stretching out his shot from deep, Holmgren has developed some pretty solid range.
Conley dishes to Edwards. Edwards drawing the double team. Good on the triple. Conley's got his first 3 points of the game.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Holmgren kicks to Dort. Gobert against Hartenstein. Just 4 to shoot. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Conley finds Gobert. Back to Conley. Pass to Edwards. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 6 rebounds in the game. Offensive rebound. And that one, good. And that's now 6 points for Lou Dort.
Lugans, Dort, give it to him.
1:51 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pulls it up. Edwards can't hit.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Edwards. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Minnesota leading by 3. There's Anthony Edwards. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Williams. Free throw good, Edwards.
Oh, and he caps
that off in style. He gets the finish with the harm. Huge possession there to extend the lead.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he banks that one home. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 19 points. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards, and he connects with the jumper. Edwards got 17 now, just in the second half.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just let Ant cook.
Williams can't hit.
Defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
McDaniels passes to Randall. Edwards with it. From past the arc. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Edwards got the lead up to 9 now for Minnesota.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. Gobert with the block. And now the Timberwolves on the break. And here we go. And Randall throws it down.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Well, for the Timberwolves, they can just run out the clock here. Here's Conley. And so the Timberwolves take the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor. Completely under control for the vast majority of the game.
Thank you, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. RJ, this could be a battle won in the trenches. Each team with a formidable front court.
Yeah, both these teams are loaded with a lot of skill down low. kind of old school. Should be a physical contest.
A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. Up in the front court, it'll be Vassell and Barnes. Fox is out there with Castle. And it's Wembanyama in at center. Now, here's Fox. And the shot goes in. Fox has got the game going here with the first basket for the Spurs.
The correct read by Fox, taking it himself. De'Aaron is showing that sometimes being selfish is the right decision.
Here's Durant. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now, here's Fox. It's tipped. Dunn right side. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and Greg efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again. KD is right at the top of that list.
And the basket by Vassell.
Great setup for Vassell, who does not waste the chances to get off a quick shot.
Dunn looking over the floor. Here's Booker. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. Really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy.
And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Now here's Booker. Down low, here's Richards. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Dunn. Booker outside. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. So, Greg, the Spurs last year began 15 and 56, but it was the ending that they're really hanging their head on. They won 7 of their last 11 games.
And over that closing stretch, Wemby averaged 27 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, and 5 blocks. A small glimpse into the potential of this young superstar. When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Vassell outside. Wembanyama, a screen on Durant. Lays it up off the glass. Vassell's got 5.
That's a strong move by Vassell. He plays with more power than I think you actually realize.
Richards passes to Beal. Booker trying to free himself up. Beal can't get it to go. Spurs leading by 3. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Mike Budenholzer and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Now, I asked him the approach they're going to take with De'Aaron Fox, and Coach said that Fox's speed is the big challenge. He said, we're dealing with maybe the fastest player in the league, so we've got to be high energy at the defensive end. They know they have their work cut out for them. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now here's Booker. Fader on the way. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
And here's O'Neal. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. They trail by 3. And there's Booker on the assist by O'Neal.
Woo, Booker showing some power.
Spurs have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Fox deciding where to go with it. With 4 seconds on the clock, And it's Fox with the jam.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Spurs?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Winning the turnover battle is so important. They've been sharp so far, and it's showing up on the scoreboard.
So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. The wing pair we'll be seeing is Beal and Allen. Plumlee out there with O'Neal. And it's Jones in at the 1. Paul with the ball. The wide open look here for Fox. Buries it from three-point range. Fox has got the lead up to 6 now for San Antonio.
And when Fox, he's hitting consistently from deep, it opens up the floor for him and his teammates.
Beal against Fox. And Beal kicks to Jones. Just 5 on the clock. Plumlee sets the pick for Jones. A rebound by the Spurs. Champagnie passes to Sohan. And there's the call on Jones. That's his first foul. RJ, so often with rookies, we want to judge them after half a season. We're not very patient with them. How long should we give players to prove themselves in the NBA?
Well, there's a different type of prove yourself. If you're talking about a rookie, I was taught after about game 60, you're no longer a rookie because you've played every team, you understand the defensive concept. You might be a little fatigued, but after that, you're no longer a rookie. But to judge them, if they can play in this league, it can take a couple of years.
Beal dishes to O'Neal. Fires the 3. And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down to just 3 in the basket from Beal.
So good from three-point line. Beal stretches out the defense.
Champagnie passes to Paul. Pass to Champagnie. Johnson for 3. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Kevin Durant's checked in for Phoenix. Booker comes in for Jones. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. And here are the Suns now. 6-point game. Done with a screen on Fox. For 3, Booker. Phoenix, no good that time either. San Antonio's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Richard, during his rookie year, Victor Wembanyama had a game with 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 blocks, and 5 made threes. A 5-by-5 for the ages.
That was the first time someone put up those numbers in NBA history. Wemby is going to continue to do things we have never seen before.
1:29 left in the first half of basketball. And the All-Star, Devin Booker, an incredible scoring guard.
Since the moment he got drafted by the Phoenix Suns, he has been a beacon of consistency. Every single year he gets better. Every single year he adds something to his game. That's why Devin Booker is one of the best guards in this league.
Jones checked in for the Suns. Paul's checked in for the Spurs.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Here's Vassell. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Suns trail by 7 to the middle. Strong finish by KD.
Oh, that's cute. You think you can play tough, physical D, but that's Kevin Durant. Like, come on.
Paul surveying the floor. Barnes outside. Pocket 4. Castle, defended by Booker. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Dunn kicks to Booker. Pass to KD. Durant throwing down his sledgehammer.
A creative move by Durant. That's a big flex on the defense.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Barnes sets a screen for Vassell. Sinks the three-pointer. Vassell's got 8. And here's Jones. Scoreless thus far. Kicks it out to Booker. Devin Booker, 3 right down the hatch. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Spurs lead by 3. Got a chance now to send it over to... All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You gotta like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. Up in the front court, it'll be Vassell and Barnes. Castle is out there with Fox, and it's Wembanyama in at the 5 down low.
And the enthusiasm and expectations for Wembanyama are off the charts for a rookie. That's a lot of pressure for a young man to deal with.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama. Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
And coming in as a floor spacing 2 guard. How impressive is it, RJ, that Devin Booker is holding down the point?
And it's not just the rate of assists. He's limiting his turnovers in great fashion, too, despite his high usage.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Agile finish from Vassell against that foul, managing to get the and one.
The Spurs have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And that one falls for Vassell.
Such an important part of this team. Vassell, a great athlete who can guard multiple positions on the court. That's so valuable.
Pass to Dunn. And here is Durant. And stolen by Barnes. Here's Castle. Wembanyama with it. Defended by Richards. A little shot fake there, got the D out of position. Now it's a 7-point Spurs lead. Outside, KD. Back to Booker. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. That one good for 2.
So lethal from the mid-range. Booker's just one of those guys that can hit you at all 3 levels.
Wembanyama, a screen on Dunn. Vassell, and it's Phoenix with the rebound. Beal with it, now guarded by Wembanyama. Beal the pass to Booker. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
This is what makes Booker such a dangerous scorer. He has the ability to convert through physical defense.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for Vassell. Free throw good, Booker. And so Fox will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. 1:49 left in the third. From the arc, traps in the tray. Fox has got 10 points.
So smooth. Fox is so good at repeating that stroke.
Pass to Booker. Inside, here's Richards. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 3 assists now in this one.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Here's Sohan. Jacks up a 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Sohan's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. You asked Greg Popovich about Victor Wembanyama, and he says Victor's a different player. He's got talents, and you don't want to take that out of him. I tried to do that with Manu Ginobili, and I learned my lesson. Just shut up and let him play. Victor does some amazing things. His game is all-encompassing. Kevin?
That's a great way to put it, D.A. It is all-encompassing. Wembanyama is one of one. Hey, thank you for the report. Outside, Beal. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Durant for 3. Kevin Durant, bullseye. Money on the 3.
Hard to stop Durant when he's set up like this. He's so well positioned to score.
Here's Fox. 10 points for him. For 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Spurs out in front, leading by 8. And fourth quarter. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. Plumlee out there with O'Neal. Then it's Jones. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Dunn in at the small forward position. Now Booker. Tries it from 19. Yep, right through the net. Booker's got 19 points.
He has no deficiencies. He has no flaws in his offensive game. Booker, he's capable of dropping 30 on any given night against any given player.
Sohan finds Fox. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
O'Neal a screen on Fox. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Spurs leading by 8. To the paint. Here's Johnson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Devin Booker.
Look at the concentration from Johnson, able to take the hit and still complete the play.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And another thing, the defense didn't clog the lanes. They took full advantage with their ability to attack the paint on a lot of those possessions.
Most guys kind of avoid that mid-range, but credit to Johnson for not passing up a good opportunity.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Fox against Booker. Fox goes in, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Yes, sir. Fighting through the bump. Now trying to finish the three-point play.
And the Spurs making a change here. Barnes is checked in. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Booker draws the double. Step back on that one and let it fly. Booker's got 21.
Blink, and that ball is already gone. Booker is ridiculous with the quick release.
Fox against Booker. From 17 feet out. And yes, it's good. Fox has got the lead up to 12 now for the Spurs.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot, any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Free throw good, Booker.
This is who you want at the line, and Booker gets himself there a lot.
Fox passes to Wembanyama. Wembanyama with the aggressive finish.
And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
Here's Booker. And it's good. He's made 2 for every one he's missed. 10 of 15 in the contest.
There is no on-off switch for Booker. He is always in attack mode.
Outside, Fox. Pass to Castle. Lets a floater go. Had a hand on it. Outside, Beal. Lets it go from 11. Wembanyama with the rebound. And it's Fox with the ball for San Antonio. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. It's Wembanyama, top of the key. It's hauled in by the Suns. Outside, Beal. Pass to Durant. Hits the three-point bomb.
And Durant has been in these moments before, welcoming any opportunity to knock down a big shot.
And now we've got the intentional foul. And that's an intentional foul. Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And it's desperation time now.
Doesn't matter if it's a 2 or a 3. They need the quickest shot possible.
20 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And he commits the intentional foul. Gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
I'm not going to lie, that's big, making all of those, giving them a little bit more breathing room.
And the Suns call time. 19 seconds left in the game. Guys, what do you think?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
And I'm sure coach is encouraging them to play to the final whistle. Then they can get out of here.
Count it! And now they trail by just 4. And so it's San Antonio with it. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That pretty much did it.
Phoenix with the ball. It counts. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And Booker is made for these moments. What a big-time bucket.
And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And he steps up and knocks them down, making it a 2-possession game.
Dunn misses. And an intentional foul right there. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And the second of 2 is good. That increases their lead to 6. And so it's San Antonio with the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean,
attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
Now let's take a look at Phoenix's opening lineup. Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Nick Richards, and it's done in at the 3. Richards pulls it in. And the Suns with possession. Top of the key. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And that's the story of the league right now. Most any team can beat any other team on any given night.
Now here's Edwards. Knocks down the triple.
The work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice three-point look right there.
Pass to Beal. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. And it really feels like the chemistry of this Timberwolves team has taken a step forward.
And B.A., you know this. Winning always enhances that energy and chemistry. But beyond that, this is a roster full of players that have had individual success, and now they're hungry and thirsty for team success, because that's the true measure.
And rejected. And that'll be Minnesota's ball as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves able to keep the possession. Edwards against Beal. 6 on the shot clock. Goes up on the wing. Jump shot is good. Edwards got 5 now.
Anthony Edwards just reading what the defense giving up. Gets to his mid-range game right there.
Beal from outside. Drills it from deep.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
For Minnesota, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Outside Edwards. This one for 3. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Give him 8 points now.
Oh, that is a stone-cold 3 by the Ant-Man.
Outside Booker. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Kevin Durant. Minnesota shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And Doris, you watch Anthony Edwards year to year. He just keeps reaching a new level.
He wants greatness badly. He's putting in the time, B.A., to get there. Anthony Edwards, the shooting, the confidence, the leadership, everything's growing. He's now producing like an MVP. Look out, everybody. Here he comes.
For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. And he's going for the lob. And Gobert with the stuff.
Well, spectacular athleticism from the 7-foot center Gobert. Wow.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch. We talked about how he plans to contain Devin Booker. And Coach said, first, we've got to be on him at all times. And second, we can't let him get favorable matchups. He needs our best defenders on him. Trying to work over screens and stay on top of Booker. That's the name of the game here, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Phoenix making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Here's Booker. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Back to Clark. For 3, Randall. That one doesn't drop. Suns trail by 5. On the wing, Durant. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Randall. Yet to see a basket. With the floater. Blocked. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. On the wing, Durant. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And one of the best things about Kevin Durant is he simply locks in on exactly what's in front of him at the moment. If that means working at practice, that's what he does. If that's competing at a high level in the game, that's what he does.
Miller's checked in for Minnesota. Edwards comes in for Clark. Plumlee's checked in for Phoenix. Beal comes in for Devin Booker. Here's Edwards. 10 points for him. For 3, DiVincenzo. He drops it from range. Just 4 seconds left in the opening quarter. And Beal launches from deep. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Timberwolves. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Back to the game after this break. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Dante DiVincenzo out there with Anthony Edwards. Then there's Naz Reid. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Minot in at the 4. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. 2 points. That one goes.
If you give him any sort of space, he's gonna attack.
Jones feels it out. O'Neal on the wing. DiVincenzo covering. Ooh, poked away. Here's Beal. Oh, and Reid with a block. Here's DiVincenzo. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2. Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint. But if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
Here's O'Neal. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Knocks down the long J.
You can see the level of attention Bradley Beal draws. This guy is so heady finding the open teammate.
DiVincenzo, the pass to Edwards. Back to DiVincenzo. Beal against Edwards. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Bradley Beal.
Anthony Edwards is one of the most explosive athletes in the league. He can burn you with his perimeter jump shooting. He's dangerous in transition. And look out, folks, the upside is there.
Gobert's checked in for the Timberwolves. Mike Conley comes in for Alexander Walker. Dunn, he's checked in for Phoenix. Booker comes in for Jones. Well, Doris, we've heard Anthony Edwards declare himself as the best player in the league.
Well, B.A., when you got the game to back it up, you don't mind putting yourself out there. And Anthony Edwards has charisma, highly skilled, and he's fearless when it matters most. Look out for the Ant-Man.
Now here's Conley. Still without a bucket. Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
All too easy for Mr. Gobert in the painted area. Nicely done.
Slam dunk by Plumlee.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Conley passes to Edwards. Up and over Dunn. Edwards, no good.
The defender takes away his space and any chance of him making that shot.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Booker fires from way outside. Hauled in by DiVincenzo.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Now here's Beal. Outside Booker. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul. And Minnesota with some changes. Randall, he's checked in for Reid. McDaniels comes in for Anthony Edwards. And Dillingham subbed in for DiVincenzo. Durant, he's checked in for the Suns. Allen comes in for Bradley Beal. Done. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, Booker keeping that defense off balance with his passing ability right there.
Pass to Randall. And stolen by Durant. Here's Booker. Ooh, some contact there. No issue for Booker, though.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Conley passes to McDaniels. Randall outside. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Guard him big, guard him small. Julius Randle is so crafty on the interior, it matters not. He's going to finish.
Now here's Dunn. Allen outside. For three, Booker. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Pass to Randall. And it's good for two. Randall's gotten 4 this quarter. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's Minnesota up by 3. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Nick Richards out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Dunn in at the small forward position. Here's Conley, and it's rejected. Durant against Randall. Durant, the pass to Beal. Outside Booker from the wing. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Back to Conley. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Boy, don't let the small frame fool you. Mike Conley so tough on the interior.
And Conley drops them both.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Outside Booker. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. The shot by Dunn, no good. And it's Edwards with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Pass to Gobert. Gobert not bothered by the D.
How about the finish through contact by Rudy Gobert? Wow.
There aren't many more dominant defenders in the NBA than Gobert.
Well, that's definitely fair to say, B.A., because his defense has an outsized influence on a game. The inside presence changes an opponent's game plan.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Outside Edwards. It's McDaniels on the wing. Randall outside. Fires the 3. Bradley Beal with a rebound. Suns trail by 5. From 15 feet away. Durant automatic at the rim.
Boy, if you allow Kevin Durant to play in space, in transition, you can turn the lights out.
Timeout. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And Minnesota making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in. O'Neal, he's checked in for Phoenix. Pass to Edwards. From deep three-point land. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Booker surveying the floor. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. There's a minute 34 left in the third. Outside Edwards. Pass to Randall. Here's Edwards from deep. Anthony Edwards rains one in.
Well, Anthony Edwards came into the league with a reputation as a scorer. He is starting to hum a little bit right here.
Outside O'Neal. Outside Durant. Gets the bucket and the foul. It goes on Mike Conley.
How about the body control Kevin Durant has? My goodness gracious. Takes the punishment and makes the shot anyway.
Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. DiVincenzo comes in for Edwards. Now here's Conley. 51 seconds left in the third quarter. No good with a layup. Devin Booker is the two-guard, Doris. What's Book do that makes him special at that position?
I mean, so many things in terms of his skill. He's an elite shooter. He has become an excellent decision maker. He can get to the mid-range. He's a three-level scorer. There's so many things. But my favorite thing is watching this guy in an NBA Finals play with a broken nose, be hit repeatedly, and never flinch. His toughness and competitive edge is always there nightly, and I love that.
Suns trail by 4. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. To the middle. Outside Durant. Back to Booker. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Booker's got 10 points.
Quality decision making off that pick and roll. Booker just taking what the defense gives him.
To the paint. Here's Randall for 3. DiVincenzo. That shot missing. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. It's Minnesota. They lead by a bucket. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Edwards out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Naz Reid. And it's Garza in at the 5. So that's the lineup from Minnesota. Edwards with some muscle.
Yeah, Anthony Edwards in the painted area is going to be a force. Size, strength, and hops. Look out.
Pass to Plumlee. And here's Booker. Guarded by Edwards. A nice shot by Booker.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Now here's Edwards. Edwards so good inside.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Here's Booker. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries. And neither side able to take control of this game.
Yeah, at this rate, it's going to come down to a photo finish.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Rudy Gobert is checked in for Garza. Julius Randle comes in for Reed. McDaniels is checked in for Alexander Walker. And Mike Conley is subbed in for DiVincenzo. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. They were encouraging their team to run, look for breaks. Coach wants to see them getting into transition more. Back to you, Brian.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
Boy, you've got to love when Mike Conley shoots it with confidence, goes to the catch-and-shoot game. All right, Mike.
Oh, look at Book with the focus.
Hey, clashes with the larger defender and makes maybe the biggest shot of the game.
Well, he knows how much was riding on that possession. You get the sense he relishes the chance.
Edwards, that's good.
Oh, the young gun, Anthony Edwards with the big-time delivery.
Left side, Booker. Pass to Richards. Edwards against Beal. Beyond the arc. And the three-pointer goes. And the Suns lead by 1.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Edwards can't hit.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Here's Booker. Durant for 3. Minnesota with a rebound. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Gobert. To the wing on the left. Edwards against Durant. Gobert with a screen on Durant. Shot from the top of the key. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Big-time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
From 10 feet away, the putback. Gobert, the one guy you've got to box out.
Gobert is not fazed by these moments. He wants to be the man.
43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Richards. Count it! And that one brings them within 1.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
Anthony Edwards relishes big-time moments, and he delivers right there.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Booker no good. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
And that's an intentional foul. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go.
Anthony Edwards has all the skill and attributes to be one of the best in the league. But these are the moments, if you're going to be in that company, you've got to make foul shots.
Booker fires from way outside. And the Suns miss again. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
And so both free throws good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
All but over now. Those free throws help seal the deal.
Three-pointer, Beal. Money from deep. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. The pressure is on. And he's got a plan to share with his guys. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game. So we see the Timberwolves get the win here. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the
And both teams here love to get out and run the floor.
Oh, yeah, this pace is going to be incredible. Our heads will literally be on a swivel tonight, Kevin, and we're going to see a lot of plays in transition and maybe a lot of turnovers as well.
Well, we're buckled in either way. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3. And he comes up with the deuce.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
That's tipped. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
And the move and the basket, SGA has the defense shook.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. I was able to talk with the head coach of the Grizzlies for just a minute. He immediately mentioned that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, of course, is at the top of their scouting report. He told me the key to stopping SGA is defending without fouling. Easier said than done, but try to keep him off the free throw line. And try, emphasis on try, to make Shai a jump shooter. A very tall task. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Following the miss by John Morant from deep. The shot. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. The Grizzlies have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media, but people in the know how good of a defender he is.
Dort misses. The Grizzlies have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Outside, Bane. Offline with his 3.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. Cans it from downtown. Holmgren's got 5 now.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. So Stan, the Grizzlies trio of John Morant, Desmond Bane, and Jaren Jackson Jr. From the outside looking in, what a great base going forward.
I agree with that, Kevin. Look, not only are those 3 outstanding individual players, but they complement each other so well. There's such a great fit with those 3 guys. That's a great base for the future.
Trains the three-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Outside, Dort. Pass to Holmgren. Here's Williams. Holmgren sets the screen for Williams. Shoots over Aldama. Williams' shot is off. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
On the wing, Williams. Inside, Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
Now, here's Bane. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Drops in the tray.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Wallace outside. Pass to Holmgren. Over Clark. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. 7 points in the game.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Thunder lead by 5. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Grizzlies. Trailing by 5. They've got Jackson. Luke Kennard out there with Pippen. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Aldama in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Pippen. Pass to Kennard. Clark a screen on Wallace. Kennard's shot is off.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Wallace with a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And good that time. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 9 now for Oklahoma City.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Wells, he's checked in for Santi Aldama. And it's Bain in for Kennard. Hartenstein, he's checked in for the Thunder. Dort comes in for Wallace. Now, here's Bain. And the NBA, right or wrong, Stan, has been called a copycat league before. If something works, it catches on quick. Is that a fair statement?
Well, I think it is to some degree, Kevin. Certainly, we all watch each other and learn from each other, and you're always looking to see what someone else does in their system that would fit into what you do, but you can never fully copy another team because the personnel is different.
Yeah, every roster's different, isn't it? And you've got to tailor things you want to do with what you've got.
That's exactly right. So if my personnel's not the same as yours, I might be able to take a little bit of what you do, but I can't take it wholesale.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, Lou Dort makes his bones at the defensive end. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I always try to test myself against him in practice because he's the best of the best. And Coach Mark Daigneault said, I look at him more like he's an artist. We can shift him anywhere. There's no one he can't guard. Kevin?
David, he is a beast. Wow, thank you for the report. Now, Dort. Following Jaren Jackson's three-point attempt.
Well, Dort makes the smart play there. He spots a wide-open shooter and just gets him the ball.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pass to Wells. Jackson from long range. Drills it from outside. Jackson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Santi Aldama's checked in for the Grizzlies. Ja Morant comes in for Pippen. And then for Oklahoma City, Holmgren, he's checked in for Wiggins. Jalen Williams comes in for Alex Caruso. And it's Cason Wallace in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Wallace. Nothing on the board. Good on the triple. And the Thunder lead by 12.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Pass to Aldama. The tray. Nailed from three-point land. Aldama's got 6.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
It's good.
Oh, good defense. Holmgren just too tall, and boy, is he skilled.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Morant scanning the floor. Memphis shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
He hits both from the stripe.
And there's no doubt Morant near the top of the list of elite scorers in this league.
Morant against Caruso. Down low. Here's Holmgren. No good with the layup. And so we wrap up the first half. It's the Thunder. They're up by 9. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Chet Holmgren has been sensational.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Taking a look at the Thunder. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 slot. And here is Holmgren. After Jaren Jackson made that last three-pointer. Pass to Dort. 6 to shoot. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein.
Oh, that's too smooth. I mean, Gilgeous-Alexander with some clever playmaking there.
Outside, Bane. Back to Morant. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City leading by 8. You can see, and coach, you can feel John Morant's star power, and his presence on the floor is such a factor. It affects the game.
Yeah, it sure does, and it even affects the energy in the building. His play is so dynamic, athletic, energetic. I mean, you can't sit and watch a Ja game. He's going to get you on your feet.
He is one of a kind for sure. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Dort on the wing, guarded by Bane. Holmgren against Jackson. Holmgren is doubled. Here's Williams. The Grizzlies pull it in. Outside, Bane. Back to Morant. Pass to Bane. Morant outside. The teardrop falls in. Morant's got 4 points in the quarter.
And no problem for Morant that close to the hoop. Once he gets inside, he makes it look easy.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort with a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. A three-pointer off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
1:19 left to play here in the third. Morant passes to Jackson.
And this is where Jackson feasts. And at times, he's just too overwhelming for the D, which results in the foul.
The Grizzlies have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. He's off on the first, and Memphis making a change here. Aldama's checked in. Then for the Thunder, Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Alex Caruso comes in for Chet Holmgren. And Wallace subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Now here's Morant. 8 points for him. Count that bucket. Morant's got 10.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Some changes for Memphis. Brandon Clark comes in for Edey, and Pippen subbed in for Bane. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for Dort. Here is Williams. Out to Wallace. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. The Thunder with another miss.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Pass to Pippen. Morant outside. Now Jackson. Pippen outside. For the three. And no good. Wallace looking for an opening. Williams with the ball. Trains it from beyond the arc. Williams has got himself on the board with 3 there. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Thunder lead by 9. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Santi Aldama is out there with Brandon Clark. Then it's Pippen. Then there's Wells. And it's Bain in at the shooting guard. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Stan, I've always admired you. Come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, look, I loved being around the game. And so two things happened that drove me into coaching. Number one, I loved baseball and I couldn't hit one. So that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way. So if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I say in a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was a guy that led the way in your interest there.
Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked a day in his life. He loved it so much.
Following in his footsteps. Terrific story.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Edey's checked in for Brandon Clark. Sharon Jackson comes in for Santi Aldama. And it's Morant in for Pippen. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Chet Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. Williams, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Dort in for Wallace.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Back to Williams. Shot from 16. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. And the Thunder lead by 10.
And watching that defensive effort right there, you wonder how much they want this game.
Yeah, I got to agree. Their defensive commitment's got to be a lot better.
And Morant gets it to go.
Obviously, Morant has found his flow here, finding plenty of ways to create for himself.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's deflected. Left side, Bain. No good on the three. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Fires the three. Hits it from three-point range.
Money in the bank. Gilgeous-Alexander is more than happy to try his luck from that spot.
Shot from free throw range. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Morant's got 10 points in just the second half.
And really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
Pass to Holmgren. And the Thunder, another three.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions. Don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Thunder.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Chet Holmgren.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Jang, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Holmgren. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Williams. And Wallace subbed in for George. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Steps back. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Caruso. Great look, but off the mark. And here's Jackson. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental tough?
this is a mismatch, but the game is played on the floor.
I see where you're going with that, B.A., but I look at the talent disparity between these teams. It's wide and deep. It's a chasm. So I see no opportunity for any kind of surprise here.
All right, let's check out San Antonio's starting lineup. At forward, we'll see Vassell slot in next to Barnes. Castle is out there with De'Aaron Fox, and it's Wembanyama in at the center, locking down the middle. Now here's Gordon. Outside Porter. Back to Gordon. Gordon with a screen on Fox. 4 on the clock. And Gordon with the big finish.
I think getting Gordon to operate in pick and roll sets is wise. I mean, he's got a big body, which can cause problems for the defense. And his rolls, because of his athleticism and good footwork, are terrific.
And that one good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Clark, it's been great to see the Nuggets as a perennial powerhouse these past few years.
Well, you know, that's what happens when you get a guy like Nikola Jokic. I mean, he's a game changer, and what a joy to watch. Took a long time for them to finally get to the place where they can win that first title, but usually teams don't become champions overnight. It's a process. Now everybody's scared of him.
And Fox has got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Man, I like how confident Fox is inside. I mean, awesome. Absolutely awesome. Getting good positioning close to the basket.
Picked by Murray. For 3, Gordon. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Castle. Back to Fox. The 3-ball. Pure from 3-point range. Fox has got 7 points in the game.
I love watching Fox get his revenge like this. A great triple.
Jokic against Wembanyama. It's stolen by Barnes. He takes it in. And Castle with the basket on the assist by Wembanyama.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
You know, Grant, you talk to scouts about Stephon Castle. They just feel like this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that at Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key piece in their title run. He actually turned up his game in the tournament, and that's rare for any freshman. With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
And he buries his first look.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I caught up with the Nuggets head coach. Talking with him about De'Aaron Fox, I asked Coach what he wanted his guys to do against him, and Coach said to not give him room to run. De'Aaron is dangerous when he's attacking lanes and leaking out in transition, so we need to limit those opportunities. So it sounds like they're aiming to slow the pace down. We'll see if it works for them.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Watson, he's checked in for Denver. Russell Westbrook comes in for Brown. And Jokic throws it down.
Really rock-solid decision-making from Murray, assessing the situation and then making the precise pass at the right time.
Sohan outside. Wembanyama against Jokic. Outside Wembanyama. Shot clock at 6. Count it. Wembanyama's gotten his second bucket.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Murray passes to Jokic. Oh, there's the alley. And Gordon with the big finish.
And that's Gordon's game now. You can't give him room to hit the launch pad, because if he does, he's throwing it down every time.
Murray against Paul. Inside. The lob. Very well done.
Just a perfect pass and some pretty slick body control on the finish, too.
Man, that's butter.
He could have messed that up trying for a big slam. Nice work going to the layup.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. San Antonio on top. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
So on the floor for the Spurs, De'Aaron Fox is out there with Chris Paul. Then it's Jeremy Sohan. Then there's Johnson. And it's Champagnie at the 3. Fox outside. Ooh, nice work inside by Fox.
Beautiful reverse, using his body to shield the finish. Nicely done.
Westbrook with it. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Just by nature of his style, Westbrook is going to draw contact, so he's got to be strong enough and focused enough to play through it. And he is and does.
Sohan outside. Pass to Champagnie. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's on Dario Saric. Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there were so many great players, Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
Brown's checked in for Denver. Jamal Murray comes in for Strawther. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. Castle comes in for Chris Paul. Westbrook against Barnes. Here's Brown. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook.
Yep, Westbrook seems to have a sixth sense for those kinds of openings, knows exactly where the gap is, and finds his teammate perfectly.
The 3 ball is good for Fox.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
I got yours.
Back to Murray. Saric, a screen on Fox. Murray from outside. The shot no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
To the inside. Here's Barnes. Great D that time from Porter.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Here's Saric. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Saric knows he has the touch needed to capitalize inside.
San Antonio leading. Fox, the pass to Sohan. Here's Castle. Fox feeling it out a bit. Over Murray. And it's Fox missing. Denver has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Fox against Porter. Murray, a screen on Fox. Porter from outside. On target from range. Porter's got 5 points.
A true sniper from long range, Porter Jr. with a nice stroke on that shot.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. A different look for Denver. Nikola Jokic comes in for Saric. And Aaron Gordon subbed in for Westbrook. 58 seconds left in the second. The drive by Wembanyama. Pass to Castle. The kick out to Paul. Just 5 to shoot. Spurs need to get one up here. Castle for 3. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. For Denver, they've gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. Outside Porter. There's the triple. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Boy, the coaching staff loves when Porter Jr. takes these kinds of shots. It really helps establish a rhythm for him.
Here's Paul. No points so far. Pass to Wembanyama. To end the run. Wembanyama hammers it down.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Nuggets on top, leading by just 2. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Boy, it's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
Porter Jr. and Gordon make up the forwards. Pairing up in the backcourt, Murray and Brown. And it's Jokic in at the 5, down low. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Lets it go. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. Here's Murray. No points yet. The 3 is up.
I love how Fox defends with urgency. He works hard to stay on top of the shooter.
Well, Grant, when you think of Jamal Murray and all he's been through, health is of utmost importance for him.
Oh, extremely important, B.A. Because when Murray is healthy, he's a lethal player and a huge part of this team's success.
Pass to Porter. Fires the 3. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Porter's got 11 points.
That's a great response from Porter Jr. Taking those 3 points right back.
Vassell passes to Wembanyama. Double team on Fox. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. San Antonio shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And, you know, you don't have to tell them what their free throw numbers are. I mean, they're well aware of it, believe me.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
Pass to Jokic. Now Porter. That's good. He's got 13.
Sweet move by Porter Jr. Getting around the contact and finding the hoop.
Vassell passes to Wembanyama. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Right around a minute and a half played in the 3rd quarter. Wembanyama, screen on Gordon. The 3 from Barnes.
Commendable effort that time by Gordon on the defensive end. Really makes the extra effort to get to the shot.
Jokic passes to Murray. And there's the drive. Now here's Jokic. Gordon outside. Porter against Vassell. 4 on the clock. Here's Jokic. Oh, Jokic powers it in.
There's just no stopping Jokic on the inside.
Spurs trail by 4. Fox outside. Here's Castle. Outside Barnes. Let's go with a 3. That shot, no good. Pass to Porter. Outside Murray. Jokic, the screen. Pulls it from the top of the key. And the shot no good. A bit short.
Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Fox for 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Fox has got 15 points.
Man, he's got it going now. When he's in this kind of a zone, boy, he's fun to watch.
Now a timeout called by Denver. And Denver making a change here. Westbrook's checked in. Jokic passes to Gordon. 1:03 left in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Jokic. Just 5 on the clock. The Nuggets need to get one up. Westbrook. The Nuggets with another miss. San Antonio trailing here. To the paint. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Jokic. And here's Porter. The 3 is up. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. For the lead. And out of bounds. Denver will have it. A different look for Denver. Saric checks in for Jokic. Najee comes in for Gordon. And it's Watson in for Murray. Branham's checked in for San Antonio. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. On the wing, Porter. 13 points in the game. Paul with the double. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Hits a three-pointer. He has 7.
Boy, and that's a big deal for Westbrook because when he starts to knock down shots from distance, it really opens up his full bag of attack mode offense.
And he comes up with a bucket.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
From deep three-point land. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. It's Denver up 2. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. All right, on the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. Johnson is at the 3 with Sohan down at the 4. Chris Paul out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Mamukelashvili in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And the basket by Westbrook.
One thing you can count on with Westbrook, he is always in attack mode. That's 24/7.
Fox outside. Shoots over Westbrook. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Fires from 14. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Mamukelashvili passes to Fox. Shoots over Westbrook. Here's Mamukelashvili. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Timeout. The Nuggets want a timeout.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
And the Spurs making a change here. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Mamukelashvili. Harrison Barnes comes in for Sohan. Vassell, he's checked in for Johnson. And Castle subbed in for Paul. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what the Nuggets coach was going over with his team. He reminded his team just how close this game is, saying, guys, we aren't out of this yet. We still have plenty of time left. Let's go out and execute our game plan, and I promise you we will win this game. Let's see how they come out of this timeout, Brian.
Allie, thank you. Murray against Fox. Here's Vassell. Gets the 3 ball to go.
And his coaches will be the first to tell you Vassell wants the ball in these situations. He's not afraid of the challenge.
Murray passes to Jokic. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds in the game. Puts it up from 15. And it's Fox missing.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And that one's good.
When it's an important possession, Jokic steps up big.
Fox outside. Over Murray. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Fox has got 19 points.
Oh, Fox doesn't shy away from important possessions. He wants to be the man for this team.
Jokic in the post. Wembanyama on it. Second chance shot. It falls! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings him within 1. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Everything Fox does is so fast. It makes him very difficult to guard without fouling.
And he ends up making the second, and that'll put him up 2.
He missed a chance to put him up by 3. You know he'd like to have that one back.
Pass to Jokic. Outside for Porter. Oh, he drained it from downtown.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Obviously not a lot of time to work with. What do you guys think we're going to see?
If there's enough time on the clock to go for a 2-for-1.
Wembanyama with it. Now Porter defending. Three-pointer, Fox. Gordon pulls it in.
Maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I don't think his coaches will agree.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes guys have the green light to take that shot, but I don't think he's one of them.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Jokic. Over Wembanyama. Yes!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game.
Yes.
Twelve seconds left in the fourth. The three from Barnes. And buries it from deep. Oh, an enormous three-pointer. The Nuggets want a timeout. Eight seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Jokic. Yes!
Man, where's the effort on the defensive end? You've got to play harder than that.
Yeah, you know, it's made for a fun game, but you're right. You're exactly right. I mean, the defense has been non-existent.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
got some great guards going head-to-head in this one. Brent, what will you keep your eye on in that matchup?
Well, Kevin, you're pointing out the guard play, so this is when they have a chance to go one-on-one. Which of these tandems can stand out against the other? Tons of pick and roll, tons of creativity, and we'll see which of these guys can pair off tonight to win this contest.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. The forwards are Porter Jr. and Gordon to his side. In at the guard spots, it's Murray and Brown. And it's Jokic in at the center, filling out the middle. And so it's the Thunder getting on the board first. Gordon up on top. 6 on the shot clock. Porter passes to Brown. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Shoots it up. The Thunder pull it in. Holmgren in the high post. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Pass to Jokic. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. And you look at this year's Denver team, you know, Greg, trying to get more from their bench than they did last year.
Yeah, and you just don't want your starters to play so many minutes that they get gassed in the postseason. That's something Denver's trying to avoid this time around. Easier said, though, than done.
That one goes in.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
Murray, the pass to Gordon. Porter looking it over. Jokic with his screen on Williams. Near the three-point line, it's Porter. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Dort. The three. It's hauled in by Jokic.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an elite scorer. Coach Mark Daigneault said the sign of a good player is being a source of reliable offense. At the same time, he's learned to impact the game in other ways, and that's why he's a really good player. He's not just a hired gun scorer. Kevin?
Totally agree, D.A. He is a franchise cornerstone type of guy. And we thank you for the report. The Thunder shooting their first free throws of the game.
And looking at the numbers this season, they're shooting a robust 82% from the line. That's about as good as it gets.
Cason Wallace, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Denver also making some changes. Peyton Watson, he's checked in for Michael Porter. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Christian Brown. Timeout is called, first of the game for the Nuggets. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Pass to Westbrook. Lob pass to Gordon. And it's out of bounds, and last touch by Holmgren. Wide open look here for Murray, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
Murray could score without dominating the ball, and that time off the catch and shoot.
And Greg, something that is so important to this team, Jamal Murray's shot creation.
It is, Kevin. He creates so much with the ball or off of it. The work he puts in on offense frees up everything for his teammates. Great competitor who's really a perfect fit with this core. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. And here's Watson. Pass to Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Now, sometimes there's passes, and then there's precision passes. Murray with one of those there.
Now, here's Holmgren. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. Think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Back to Murray. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, I not only like the attack, but I love the angle of attack from Jamal Murray that time.
It's his first trip to the line.
and he's at nearly 90% from the free throw line this season, so having a terrific year.
And so Murray nails both of them.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. 4 seconds left, and Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And so it's Chet Holmgren making things happen for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers and Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
Wiggins is out there with Alex Caruso. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Wallace, and it's Williams at the 5 down low. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. Wallace, the pass to Wiggins. And there it is for him. Wiggins has got the lead up to 7 now for the Thunder.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Hey, yo, right here. Outside Westbrook. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Westbrook, no good. The Thunder leading by 7. Brent, it seems like throughout his career, Gilgeous-Alexander has an answer to whatever the defense might throw at him.
Well, the defenses don't have answers to stop him, Kevin. I know that. This guy is so quick with the basketball. He's so good at adapting on the fly with the ball, getting around the initial defender to make plays. Superstars have that quality. SGA has it in spades.
Denver calls timeout. A different look for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein comes in for Williams. And it's Dort in for Wallace. Here's Porter. Pass to Sharge. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Murray outside. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Well, that's a crafty finish around the basket. Murray fearing nobody on that possession.
Wiggins outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Hartenstein. That one's in. His first shot this game.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Outside Westbrook. And a wide open look for Porter. Good on the three-point shot. Porter's got 7 points.
You just look at how smooth that shot is from Porter Jr. From range, he knows what he's doing.
Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Thunder are young, but they figured out how to win. Defensive ace Lou Dort talked about their chemistry. He said nobody cries about shot selection or anything like that. We know what each player can do. We just really want to see the team win and succeed. Kevin, you see that in their play.
Don't you, David? Every single game. Pulling in the right direction. A nice shot by Brown.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Holmgren. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second bucket. 58 seconds left in the first half. He was all alone on that one.
Well, all eyes on Westbrook defensively. It helps to make this play work as he delivers on time and on target.
A shake, and Williams throws it down.
And then the young fella busts out the slick move inside to get open for the jam.
Greg, that was sick and slick. The D had no chance. Pass to Watson. Shoots over Dort. Watson's shot is off.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Good, nice job down low. Now it's a 7-point Oklahoma City lead.
Gilgeous-Alexander, fantastic concentration.
Pass to Jokic. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
The Nuggets shooting their third free throw shot of the game. Just 4 seconds left to play in the first half. He doesn't hit that one. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Oklahoma City out in front. They're up by 4. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Chet Holmgren with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
So on the floor for Denver, sharing the wing spots, it'll be Brown and Porter Jr. The 4 and the 5. It's Gordon and Jokic, and it's Murray in at the 1 spot. Pass to Williams. Hartenstein with the screen on Murray. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Well, involving guys with your eyes and seeing plays like this, that's a beautiful play by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Here's Porter, and the rejection by Holmgren. Jokic with the steal. Here is Porter. Over Hartenstein. Porter, no luck. Dort, left side. Williams for 3. And Brown pulls it down. The Nuggets trail by 4. He's listed at 6'5", but Brent, Jalen Williams seems so much bigger than that on the floor.
Yeah, Kevin, one of those guys that has more presence on the floor than the measurements you look at on paper. This guy plays bigger. He's got a great frame. He's got great strength. He's got great poise. And there are a lot of people who are going to recognize just how talented Jalen is.
To the middle. Here's Holmgren. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th assist in this one. Outside, Porter. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
It's blocked. And he gets it back. Pass to Murray. Now Jokic. Porter finds Murray. Now Jokic. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And I think Jokic has decided, I'm going to take over this game scoring-wise. I don't know how you say that in Serbian, but trust me.
Hartenstein with a screen on Murray. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. And the 3 ball is good. Holmgren's got 13.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And not a good idea to take a nap on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and that athleticism. So much power. Way to get up.
Denver calls timeout. A different look for Oklahoma City. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Alex Caruso comes in for Holmgren. And Wallace subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And a switcher also for Denver. Westbrook's checked in. Pass to Jokic. And here's Porter for the tie. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Not second guessing as Porter makes the right decision to score that time.
Here's Dort. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Wiggins is checked in for the Thunder. And then for Denver, Sharch checked in for Jokic. Zeke Naji comes in for Aaron Gordon. And it's Peyton Watson in for Jamal Murray. Wiggins outside. Here's Williams. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. That's 7 points for Williams.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
And the Thunder pushing it up now. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. And now a 4-point Oklahoma City lead. Westbrook with it. With 1 on the clock. And that one released in time, but no good. The third quarter comes to a close. Thunder lead by 4. We're 3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. The Thunder leading by 4. We've got Alex Caruso. Williams is out there with Wiggins. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Wallace in at the 2. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Nuggets. Pass to Watson. Denver passing it around. Sharch up top. He's guarded by Williams. For 3, Murray buries it from 3-point range.
You got to be aware of Murray there. You just know he's aiming to get payback with a triple.
Oklahoma City has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Ball stolen. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. Westbrook against Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins drives in. Count it. Good. And the Thunder lead by 6.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Timeout called. Nuggets. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Holmgren comes in for Aaron Wiggins. Williams, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Dort in for Cason Wallace. The Nuggets also changing it up. Jokic is checked in for Sharch. Aaron Gordon comes in for Peyton Watson. And it's Michael Porter in for Russell Westbrook. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much. I was able to listen to what David Adelman went over with his team. He told us, guys, I need you all to come together right now on both ends. This game is not over. You need to go out there and take control now. We'll see how it looks coming out of the timeout, guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Murray scanning the floor. Jokic. Inside is Jokic territory.
I just don't think that Jokic is ever in a hurry out there, which helps in that set.
Out left to the wing. Holmgren kicks to Williams. There's 1:54 left here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6.
In that 2018 draft, you think about those names: Doncic, Jaren Jackson Jr., and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Boy, that's a lot to begin with.
So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. Here's Jokic. Jokic hatches his way to finish inside.
Well, that bump clearly not enough to get Jokic off stride.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Here's Jokic, and it's Denver scoring again.
And Jokic is a very efficient mid-range shooter. He'll take advantage of you there.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. And Brown pulls it down. Denver's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight.
Yeah, this game is not over when Jamal Murray is still able to play.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good!
Gilgeous-Alexander coming through big time.
Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
Kicks it out to Gordon. Oh, good with the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
Free throws always a little bit sweeter when they can add to your lead.
Offensive rebound. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Oh, man. Look at Aaron Gordon proving he can step up and be the man.
And they go to the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game. Timeout called, Nuggets. Here's Murray. It's good. And now they trail by just 4.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
He had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And he does get the second one. And that puts them up by 5. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Denver. Pass to Gordon. Shoots the 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And the call up against Jokic. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game. Connects from downtown.
Remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin,
These two teams, Grant, fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Moran and Bain. Jackson out there with Edie, and it's Wells in at the 3, the small forward.
Just like his pops, Jaren Jackson Jr. Yeah, look, this man, when he gets close to the hoop, it is pretty much automatic. You can't let that happen.
Now here's Vassell. Back to Fox. There's the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Here's Wells. It's stolen by Fox. And they're on the run. Moving it up. He goes up. And the finish on the break with the slam.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Now here's Jackson. Back to Morant. Over Wembanyama. And it's Morant missing.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And you think about the fearlessness of Ja Morant and how he attacks, even as a smaller player. RJ, you got any comparisons?
I would say AI, but AI was more of a two-guard, even though he was a couple inches shorter, but definitely similarities of how they attack the paint with fearlessness.
As quick as anyone in the league, RJ, De'Aaron Fox. How does his speed affect the game?
Well, he's one of those players that normally you have one or the other, but he's quick and fast. Now, that's a mean combination because in the open court, he can break you down. In the half court, he has the quick left-to-right lateral movement that can cause problems in pick and roll.
Now here's Morant. They need this. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
And slammed that thing through.
A nasty two-hander. Pass to Barnes. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
Gotta be careful when Jackson is lurking, more than just capable of sending it back.
Wells, the pass to Jackson. Here's Morant. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Pass to Castle. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Wembanyama. From 13 feet, down it goes.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I caught up with Coach Greg Popovich. They were concerned with Jaren Jackson Jr. on both ends of the floor. Coach saying defensively, Triple J covers so much space, a blocking machine. And on the other side of the ball, Jaren has serious skill for a man of his size. He's a tough game plan for us. Jaren Jackson Jr., a two-way menace. Brian?
And Allie, thank you for that. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Here's Wells. Inside. It's stolen by Fox. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down hard.
Yeah, just his first year in the league, but Wembanyama is showing he's comfortable getting a little fancy with it.
Moran against Fox. Left side Moran. Over Fox. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Good D sometimes just isn't enough against Ja Morant.
And the foul on Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul of the game. Outside Barnes. Wembanyama, screen on Clark. The three from Barnes. Gets the three to fall.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And so the San Antonio Spurs ending the quarter. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
When you pile up the blocks earlier in games, it really can affect the other team. They lose confidence offensively.
And not only that, you like how they're turning defense into offense, forcing turnovers and capitalizing.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Jackson out there with Brandon Clark. Then there's Santi Aldama. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Pippen in at the point. Pass to Jackson. And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's his first foul. The Grizzlies making a switch here. San Antonio on D. Here's Pippen. Clock at 6. Clark right side. Rebounded by Fox. Spurs lead by 12. Richard, the first winner of the NBA Clutch Player of the Year, De'Aaron Fox.
And he's great late in games because he's so quick. You got to give him space. But he's improved his outside shot, so you can't just lay off of him. It makes him a little tough to guard, especially late.
Down low. Pass to Wells. Three-pointer. Hits the trifecta. Wells has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
And it's Fox missing.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
It's stolen by Johnson in transition. Here's Sohan, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
A little raw skill-wise, but Sohan has that rare physical traits and a tremendous upside.
Here's Pippen. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. To the middle. And stolen by Clark. Pass to Pippen. Over to the wing. Here's Jackson. Covered by Johnson.
Well, so much can be said about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s versatility, but I'd like to praise his team-first mindset. If the dirty work needs doing, he's got it, as long as it helps his team get the win.
Richard, every team wants three-point shooters and rim protection. Jaren Jackson Jr. gives you both.
Oh, he is the prototypical big man. He's Defensive Player of the Year. He's led the league in blocks on multiple occasions, and he can stretch the floor and shoot threes.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
The NBA wants to ensure that every team has a shot. Commissioner Adam Silver said, "We want parity of opportunity. People aren't interested in seeing teams buy championships, and we've made progress. In the long term, we're better off with more competitive fairness among all of the teams."
That's true. It keeps everything interesting. Thanks, Allie. Here's Fox. And again, it's San Antonio converting.
The defense was so focused on keeping Fox in front of them, and that gave him enough room to sink it in from mid-range.
Barnes against Jackson. Pass to Wells. Up top, Morant. Clark with the screen from outside the arc. Morant, no good. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Nice shot by Wembanyama.
Showing the point guard instincts there. Fox with great vision.
Jackson outside. Back to Morant. In the paint, Morant puts it in.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Barnes. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got his 4th assist in this one. Grizzlies trail by 13. There's 18 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Misses in close. Here's Castle. And no good. Outside Morant. Lays it up and banks it in. Morant's got 6 points in the quarter. And so the San Antonio Spurs closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. They've been aggressive in transition and find themselves in front. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks. I'm here with Spurs head coach Greg Popovich. Coach, how do you get this team playing so efficiently at the offensive end?
I beg my butt off constantly. It's embarrassing.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Boy, it's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
Not only does he have solid defensive instincts, he just plays extremely hard. And I know people might not realize this, but that is a skill, and it is very difficult for the opposition. It is a recipe for disaster.
At forward, we'll see Vassell slot in next to Barnes. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Castle, and it's Wembanyama in at center. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Grant.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
Pass to Edey. Now Morant. Tough points from Ja.
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, he can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Fox finds Wembanyama. Over Edey. Wembanyama's shot is good. Wembanyama's got 10.
And look at the soft touch. The rookie, Wembanyama, has really gotten this dialed in.
After 3 straight playoff appearances, the Grizzlies sadly missed the postseason in 2024, Grant.
You know, really, by no fault of their own, B.A. Injuries ruined what fans were hoping would be a big year for them. You know, it just goes to show there's no safe bets in this league.
Pass to Barnes. Takes the three. Drops in the three. 11 points in the game.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
San Antonio leading by 12. Fox outside. Barnes feeling it out a bit. Fox against Morant. Pass to Castle. Just 4 to shoot. Now here's Wembanyama over Edey. The shot by Wembanyama, no good.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Here's Morant. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
A new day. The Spurs' Victor Wembanyama said a few years back it was more of a guards game, but now it's come back to a big men's game. We've got guys all around the league who do a lot of stuff despite being very tall. It's the way the game changes. You just have to adapt. Brian, the gauntlet has been thrown.
And I like it. Oh, my goodness!
Okay.
Throw it down!
Come on!
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
So both teams changing it up here, and he'll be shooting his first free throw. And one thing that Morant has always been a lead at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim, Grant.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
Oh, that barrel chest of Johnson makes the difference in that battle.
Wembanyama against Clark. Here's Morant. And again, it's Memphis missing. San Antonio leading by 14. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Sohan outside. Right wing. Wembanyama against Clark. Stolen by Jackson. Morant, the pass to Clark. And they pick up 2.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
And so the San Antonio Spurs now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They're getting quality look. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for Memphis, we've got Santi Aldama, also Brandon Clark out there, and it's Bane in at the 2. Fox for 3. Rebounded by Pippen. Grizzlies trail by 10. Pass to Clark. Now Bane. Here's Pippen. Aldama outside. Here's Pippen. Puts up a deep 3. Rebounded by Fox. Fox has got 4 rebounds in the game. Johnson finds Paul. Fox outside. Over Bane. That's good from Fox on the assist from Paul.
Chris Paul is always thinking pass first. He's so good at finding his teammates, especially when they're open.
Timeout, Grizzlies. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Sohan. Harrison Barnes comes in for Johnson. Devin Vassell, he's checked in for Champagny. And Castle subbed in for Paul. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from... Oh! Throw it down! Wow!
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
Back to Fox. Pass to Wembanyama. Oh, he powers through contact. Wembanyama, impressive. Grizzlies trail by 12. Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
This is what teams try to do with Morant. Get physical, make it difficult, but he just continues to figure it out.
And he's going for the oop here. Oh, too much length from Wemby.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Kicks it out to Bane. The open shot, Morant. Rebound by San Antonio. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Barnes passes to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama missing. And it's Bane with the ball for Memphis. A 12-point game. Pass to Jackson. And here's Morant. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Spurs?
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
Yeah, one thing I think they should continue doing is attacking the break. Because right now, this defense has no answer for them when they do this.
Vassell's shot is good.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Morant's got great understanding of the game. He can move like very few can in that pick and roll set.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Spurs.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from three. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And what a huge performance it was for Victor Wembanyama.
And there's no question his defense set the tone for his team and gave them the rim protection they needed. Outstanding effort.
And here's Fox. Outside Barnes. Back to Fox. Fires from deep. The rebound by Jackson.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
From deep. Can't get it to drop. And so it's San Antonio with the W. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge. Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.